Have you ever gotten dressed, glanced in the mirror, and felt like something just wasn't quite right, yet you couldn't put your finger on what it was? Chances are it wasn't the fit or the style of the outfit, it was the color. The colors you wear have a far greater impact on your appearance than most people realize. Certain shades can illuminate your complexion, make your eyes sparkle, and give your skin a healthy, radiant glow. Others, however, can do the exact opposite, washing you out, emphasizing shadows, and even making you look more tired, older, or less vibrant than you really are. And here's something important to know. After the age of 65, your skin tone, texture, and undertones can shift, which means that some of the colors you've worn for decades, your go-to shades, may no longer be the most flattering. What once made you look effortlessly polished might now be subtly working against you. In this video, we're going to walk through 6 colors that may not be doing you any favors anymore. But don't worry, this isn't about giving up your favorite pieces or limiting your style. It's about becoming more aware of how colors interact with your skin as you age and learning how to make thoughtful adjustments that can elevate your entire look. With just a few simple changes, you can instantly appear more vibrant, more confident, and even more youthful. These tips aren't about rules, they're about options. My goal is to help you understand how to use color in a way that highlights your natural beauty and makes getting dressed feel exciting and empowering again. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Harsh black. Black has long been a staple in fashion. Its reputation for being elegant, versatile, and eternally chic has made it a go-to color for many. It's slimming, sophisticated, and perfect for nearly every occasion, from formal events to casual outings. Whether it's a little black dress or a sleek black blazer, black has always been synonymous with confidence, refinement, and mystery. However, as we age, the relationship between black and our appearance starts to shift in ways that are subtle but impactful. What once gave us a sharp, polished look can over time begin to work against us, especially when worn close to the face. The issue lies in how black interacts with light, and consequently, with our skin. Unlike lighter or more reflective colors, black absorbs light, creating deeper shadows and limiting the light that would normally bounce off your face. This can make your complexion appear dull, pale, or even sallow. Additionally, it can draw attention to fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles under the eyes, highlighting signs of aging we might prefer to soften or mask. While black remains an essential part of every wardrobe, the key is understanding how, when, and where to wear it in order to complement your natural features, particularly as you get older. Take Eleanor, for instance, a 74-year-old retired teacher who has always had a passion for fashion. Eleanor used to feel powerful and polished in her collection of black blouses and dresses. She believed black added a certain sophistication and authority to her look, but over time she started noticing a change. When she looked in the mirror, something felt off. Her face appeared more shadowed, and her once vibrant complexion seemed to have lost its natural glow. At first she chalked it up to poor lighting, or just the natural effects of aging. However, after attending a color and style workshop at her local community center, Eleanor had an eye-opening realization. She learned that the harshness of black, when worn near the face, was draining the warmth from her complexion, creating a stark contrast that made her appear older and more tired. Determined to make a change, Eleanor decided to experiment with softer, more flattering alternatives to black. She began incorporating deep navy, soft charcoal, and rich espresso brown into her wardrobe, colors that still conveyed elegance and sophistication, but were far more flattering on her mature skin. The transformation was immediate. Her complexion looked brighter and healthier, her eyes appeared more awake, and her face seemed lifted. Friends and family couldn't stop complimenting her, even asking if she'd changed her skincare routine or gotten more sleep. The answer was simple. It was all in the color of her clothing. That said, Eleanor didn't completely abandon black. There's no need to do that. Black can still be a powerful, stylish choice, when worn thoughtfully. The trick is to adjust where you wear it. Instead of wearing black directly near your face, consider incorporating it into pieces like trousers, skirts, shoes, or accessories. This way, you can enjoy the sleek, grounding effect of black without it competing with your facial appearance. If you're determined to wear a black top or dress, consider layering it with a jacket, cardigan, or scarf in a more flattering color to act as a buffer between your skin and the dark fabric. This will allow the black to still be part of your ensemble but soften its impact. You can also add statement jewelry in warm metallics like gold or copper, which will reflect light and bring warmth to your features. Choosing colors that complement your natural complexion doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your love for style. It simply means elevating it in a way that works with the natural changes in your skin tone. As our skin softens with age, our wardrobe should evolve to support and celebrate that transformation. With just a few small changes, you can continue to wear black without losing the youthful glow that we all want to preserve. Fashion should adapt to us as we grow older. It shouldn't fight against us. A slight shift in the way we approach color can make a world of difference, helping us feel renewed, confident, and vibrant in our own skin. Number 2. Stark white. White has long been associated with purity, simplicity, and a clean, timeless elegance. It's the color many turn to when they want to look fresh, crisp, and pulled together. But not all whites are created equal, and as we grow older, the kind of white we wear can have a surprisingly powerful effect on how our skin appears. Stark white, in particular, that bright, cold, almost clinical shade, can sometimes do more harm than good when it comes to complementing mature skin. What once gave you a radiant glow in your 30s or 40s might now be creating a washed-out, tired appearance, and you may not even realize it's the color that's working against you. As we age, our skin naturally undergoes changes. It may lose some of its youthful undertones, like that natural flush or warm vibrancy, and instead take on a cooler, more muted tone. When stark white is worn close to the face, it can create an extreme contrast that highlights these subtle shifts in the skin. Rather than enhancing your complexion, it can make it look flat, pale, or uneven. It may also draw attention to fine lines or discoloration, casting shadows where you don't want them and emphasizing areas you'd rather soften. Bright white is highly reflective, and while that sounds like a good thing, it can actually exaggerate the features we tend to notice more with age. Consider the story of Helen, a 73-year-old retired editor with a sharp sense of style. She had always gravitated toward white button-down shirts, white blazers, white sundresses, because of the clean, polished look they gave her. But over time, she started to notice a shift. When she wore those same pieces, her skin looked more ashen. Her face appeared more fatigued in photos, and she no longer felt as vibrant. At first, she blamed poor lighting, or assumed she was just having an off day. But after a conversation with her daughter, who suggested she try creamier tones, Helen decided to experiment. She swapped her stark white tops for soft ivory, warm cream, and even gentle blush tone neutrals. The transformation was immediate. Her skin tone looked brighter, her features softer, and her entire appearance took on a healthy, radiant glow that she hadn't seen in years. The beauty of adjusting your whites is that you don't have to let go of the fresh aesthetic you love. You just need to shift the temperature of the color. Instead of cold, sharp whites, reach for warmer tones like eggshell, antique white, ecru, or even delicate pastels with a creamy base. These hues are much more forgiving and flattering to mature skin. They soften the overall look of your face, bring warmth back into your features, and avoid that stark contrast that can age you prematurely. These shades also pair beautifully with a range of colors, making them incredibly versatile for every season and occasion. If you're someone who still loves the brightness that white brings, try styling it creatively. For instance, a cream blouse layered under a pastel cardigan or paired with a colorful scarf near the face can still give you that fresh, light look, just with a softer, more flattering effect. Accessories in gold, rose gold, or earthy tones can further enhance your glow by bringing warmth and harmony to your overall outfit. These small styling choices can work together to elevate your natural beauty and help you look as energized as you feel. So, if you've been reaching for your old favorite white pieces and feeling like something is just off, it might not be you. It might be the shade of white. Embracing warmer, more forgiving whites can bring back the radiance you remember and refresh your entire look without sacrificing the clean, elegant aesthetic you love. Fashion should support your evolution, not resist it. And making this one small change might just be the key to unlocking a more luminous, confident version of yourself. Number 3. Neon shades. Neon colors have a way of commanding attention. Their electric energy and bold presence make them undeniably eye-catching, and for many, they hold a nostalgic charm from their younger years. Bright, fluorescent hues, like neon green, hot pink, blazing orange, and highlighter yellow. Have the ability to make a statement unlike any other. However, as exciting and vibrant as they are, neon shades may not always be the most flattering option for mature skin. While they're certainly fun and bold, these ultra-bright colors can create an overwhelming contrast with the natural softness and subtlety of aging skin. As we get older, our skin naturally changes. It may lose some of its previous warmth, become paler, or develop more delicate undertones. Neon shades, with their high-intensity vibrancy and reflective quality, tend to exaggerate these changes. Instead of brightening your face or enhancing your features, neon tones often clash with your complexion, making your skin appear washed out, tired, or even sallow. Rather than highlighting the things we love about ourselves, such as bright eyes or healthy glowing skin, neon hues can draw attention to signs of aging like fine lines or uneven skin texture. Take Karen, for instance, a 70-year-old woman who's always been known for her bold and daring fashion sense. In her younger years, she adored neon colors, especially vibrant pinks, electric blues, and neon oranges. These shades reflected her bold personality and love for standing out. But as the years passed, Karen began to notice a shift. Her once lively neon wardrobe no longer had the same effect. Instead of looking energized, she found that her skin seemed dull and her features appeared less radiant. At first, Karen thought it was just a matter of needing new lighting or a different makeup technique. But after working with a personal stylist, she learned that the issue wasn't her. It was the neon itself. The stark brightness of neon hues was creating too much contrast with her more delicate skin tone, leaving her complexion looking fatigued. Determined to find a more flattering way to express herself through fashion, Karen began experimenting with softer, more complementary shades. Instead of neon pinks, she tried soft blush tones. She swapped out the electric blue for a calm aqua, and replaced her neon orange with a warm peach. These new colors didn't dilute Karen's vibrant style, they enhanced it. Her complexion appeared brighter and more youthful, and she noticed that her eyes seemed to pop in photos. Her features looked softer and more balanced, and she felt a renewed sense of confidence in her wardrobe. The key here is not to abandon your love for bold color, but to adapt it in a way that works better with your evolving skin tone. If you love color, you can still express yourself, but it's important to choose hues that enhance your natural complexion rather than compete with it. Soft pastels, muted jewel tones like amethyst or teal, and earthy shades such as terracotta, moss, and dusty rose are all great alternatives that bring richness and dimension to your look without overwhelming your features. These colors reflect light more gently, which flatters mature skin and brings out its natural glow. However, if neon colors are something you truly love and want to hold on to, there's no need to completely get rid of them. Instead, try incorporating neon in smaller doses. A neon-accented scarf, a bright handbag, or a pair of vibrant shoes can inject energy into your outfit while still allowing your complexion to shine through. This way, you can still enjoy the fun and excitement of neon without overwhelming your overall appearance. Ultimately, it's about finding the shades that make you feel confident and vibrant no matter your age. Color should support and elevate your natural beauty, not compete with it. Embrace the colors that reflect your current self, and let your wardrobe evolve with you. Fashion is about expressing who you are at every stage of life, and with the right colors, you can ensure that you always look as radiant as you feel. Number 4. Muted beige and taupe. Muted tones like beige and taupe have long been beloved in fashion for their classic, understated appeal. These soft neutrals are often the go-to choice for creating sophisticated, minimalistic outfits. For many women, these colors offer a sense of calm and simplicity amidst an ever-changing landscape of fashion trends. But as we age, our skin undergoes subtle shifts, losing some of its natural warmth and brightness. And these once cherished tones may no longer have the same flattering effect. When muted beige and taupe are worn near the face, they can blend too closely with aging skin tones, especially as the complexion lightens or becomes cooler and more uneven with age. The result? An overall appearance that can feel lackluster, tired, or even older than it really is. Rather than highlighting the face, these colors can wash it out, making it harder for your natural features to shine. Consider the story of Susan, a 72-year-old woman with a passion for clean, minimalist style. For decades, her wardrobe was full of beige sweaters, taupe skirts, and soft cream-colored scarves. She loved how these colors made her feel calm and put together, exuding a quiet elegance. But as the years went by, she began to notice a change. When she looked at herself in the mirror or saw photos, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Her face seemed a little dull, and the colors didn't seem to lift her complexion like they used to. She started to feel as if the clothes were blending into her skin, leaving her appearance flat rather than vibrant. It wasn't until a friend pointed out how muted tones could sometimes wash out her complexion that Susan decided to experiment with warmer neutrals. She swapped some of her go-to pieces for richer, earthier shades like camel, honey, and warm caramel. These deeper neutrals still gave her the polished, sophisticated vibe she loved, but with the added benefit of creating a contrast against her skin that made her complexion appear brighter and more youthful. It was as if she had been given a new lease on life. Her face looked more radiant and refreshed, and she felt more confident than ever. The beauty of neutrals lies in their ability to be versatile and timeless. However, not all neutrals are created equal, especially when it comes to enhancing mature skin. Beige and taupe, particularly in their cooler or lighter variations, can sometimes be too close to the undertones of aging skin, making the face seem washed out or even ghostly in certain lighting. By switching to deeper, warmer shades, you introduce a subtle but powerful contrast that highlights your natural beauty without making you appear drained. If you're someone who loves neutrals, there's no need to completely abandon them. Instead, gravitate toward tones that have more warmth and depth. Rich shades like camel, golden beige, soft mocha, and honey can not only flatter your complexion but also add dimension and life to your overall appearance. These hues work in harmony with your skin's natural tone, providing just the right amount of contrast to keep your look lively and radiant. To elevate these rich neutrals, consider pairing them with complementary colors that inject energy into your outfit. Deep olive, burnt orange, terracotta, or even burgundy are wonderful accent colors that can give your look more visual impact while still maintaining the elegance of neutrals. These accents create a balanced and sophisticated outfit, allowing you to introduce more vibrancy without overwhelming your features. Another great tip is to focus on texture and layering. A camel-colored blouse paired with a textured scarf in a jewel tone, or a light mocha sweater layered with gold-toned jewelry, can work wonders for brightening your complexion. By adding layers of interest, you can maintain a polished aesthetic while introducing a subtle contrast that will make you look fresh and vibrant. Ultimately, the right colors don't just affect how others see us, they impact how we feel about ourselves. Wearing tones that complement your skin's natural beauty can boost your mood, enhance your confidence, and make getting dressed every day a little more exciting. If you've been clinging to beige and taupe because they've always felt like a safe choice, consider exploring richer neutrals that embrace your changing complexion. With just a few tweaks, you can keep your wardrobe timeless and flattering, while allowing your beauty to shine through at every age. Number 5. Dark purple or deep burgundy. Dark purple and deep burgundy are undeniably luxurious shades, rich with sophistication and depth. They evoke a sense of royalty, power, and elegance, making them popular choices for formal events or special occasions. However, as we age, the natural changes in our skin tone and texture can make these deep, cool-toned colors a bit trickier to pull off, especially when worn near the face. While they can certainly add drama and richness to an outfit, they often create a stark contrast against lighter, more mature skin tones. This contrast can make the skin appear drained, tired, or even dull, rather than bringing out your natural radiance. Let's take Diana, a vibrant 72-year-old woman who loved her collection of deep purple dresses. For years, she wore these bold, elegant pieces to family gatherings and celebrations, feeling sophisticated and confident. However, as time went on, Diana started to notice that her beloved purple dresses no longer had the same impact. Instead of brightening her complexion and giving her a youthful glow, the deep purple seemed to drain her skin of its warmth and vibrancy. Her complexion appeared more sallow, and she began to feel the colors were aging her, rather than enhancing her natural beauty. After seeking advice from a stylist, Diana experimented with lighter, softer alternatives like lavender, soft plum, and pastel lilacs. She was amazed by the transformation. These softer tones still provided the elegance and charm of purple, but without the harshness of the deeper shades. Her skin appeared brighter. Her features were lifted, and she looked more youthful and refreshed, all while maintaining the sophistication she adored. This shift in color palette was a game changer, showing Diana that there was a way to enjoy purple tones without compromising her youthful appearance. While deep purples and burgundies may not be the best choice when worn directly near the face, there's no need to give up these rich, beautiful shades entirely. One way to incorporate these colors without overpowering your complexion is by using them as accents or accessories. A deep purple scarf, a burgundy handbag, or even a pair of statement earrings can add a pop of elegance without overwhelming your natural features. These accessories still let you enjoy the richness of the color while maintaining a more youthful, balanced look. For those who love purple or red hues but are seeking something more flattering, consider experimenting with lighter, warmer alternatives. Soft lavenders, rosy reds, or even warm coral tones offer the same sophisticated vibe, but with a touch of warmth that complements mature skin tones. These colors add a refreshing burst of vibrancy to your wardrobe without the heavy contrast of darker shades. Like burgundy or deep purple, they help create a more lively, radiant look, making you appear fresh and invigorated instead of weighed down. The key takeaway is that while dark purple and deep burgundy can indeed be striking and beautiful colors, they might not always be the best choices when worn near the face, particularly if you're aiming for a youthful and bright appearance. By opting for softer, warmer shades or incorporating these colors in more subtle ways, you can still enjoy their richness and elegance without the risk of looking tired or washed out. Number 6. Yellow-green and muddy earth. Tones. Some colors can be tricky to wear as we get older, and yellow-green tones, along with certain muddy earth shades, tend to be among the more challenging ones. These colors can clash with the natural undertones in mature skin, creating an effect that is less flattering, making the skin look dull, sallow, or even unhealthy. For example, yellow-green hues, especially those with strong yellow undertones, can add a yellowish tint to your skin, making you appear fatigued or even ill, especially as your complexion becomes paler with age. Similarly, earthy tones like muddy greens and browns can often lack the vibrancy needed to lift your face, making your overall appearance seem flat and lifeless instead of fresh and vibrant. Take Lillian, a 70-year-old woman, for instance. She once adored earthy tones like olive green and mustard yellow and incorporated these colors into her wardrobe regularly. However, over the years, she started noticing a shift in how these colors affected her appearance. What once looked fresh and lively now seemed to drain her skin's natural warmth, leaving her complexion looking tired and washed out. After consulting with a stylist, Lillian switched to more flattering tones like warm teal and soft sage. These new shades provided the same earthy vibe she loved, but with added vibrancy and color that worked much better with her mature skin. Her complexion immediately looked brighter, and she felt more youthful and refreshed. This experience shows that earthy tones can be beautiful, but it's important to find the right shades that complement mature skin. Rather than sticking to yellow-based greens or muddy browns, which can cause your skin to appear dull, opt for richer and more vibrant earth tones that add warmth and radiance. Forest green, soft teal, and sage are excellent alternatives as they bring life to the face while flattering the natural undertones of aging skin. These colors have a richness that enhances the complexion, making it look fresh and lively, rather than washed out or tired. If you're drawn to mustard yellows or olive greens, consider using them more strategically as accents or in outerwear, rather than as the main color near your face. For instance, pairing a mustard yellow scarf with a soft cream-colored blouse, or wearing an olive green jacket over a light beige dress, can introduce these earthy tones into your look without overwhelming your complexion. The key is balancing these colors with lighter, warmer shades that allow your natural features to shine through. By finding the right balance of depth and warmth in your wardrobe, you can still enjoy the earthy tones you love while enhancing your complexion and vitality. There's no need to completely abandon these shades. It's all about using them thoughtfully and pairing them with colors that lift and complement your skin tone. The goal is to ensure that your choices enhance your natural beauty rather than making your skin appear tired or washed out. So there you have it, 6 colors that may not be the most flattering as we age, along with some thoughtful alternatives that can help you look and feel more vibrant. The right color choices can truly make a world of difference in how you look, how you feel, and even in how others perceive you. As we get older, it's not just about the clothes we wear, but how those clothes make us feel, and how they bring out our natural beauty. By steering clear of harsh black, stark white, neon shades, muted beige, dark purple, and yellow-green, you can brighten your complexion, add warmth to your face, and enhance your natural features. These small color changes have the power to breathe new life into your wardrobe, and more importantly, into how you carry yourself. Wearing colors that complement your skin tone and bring out your radiance can make you feel more confident, youthful, and vibrant. The key to dressing confidently as we age is understanding that it's not about completely eliminating certain colors from our wardrobes. Instead, it's about finding the right balance, selecting colors that flatter your skin tone, enhance your natural beauty, and express your personal style. While these 6 colors may not always be the best choices near your face, the world of fashion is full of endless possibilities. There are so many other shades out there that can highlight your best features and keep you looking youthful and energized. Embrace colors that bring life to your wardrobe. Avoid those that make you appear tired or washed out, and most importantly, wear what makes you feel great. It's all about striking the right balance and experimenting with different hues to see what works best for you. A wardrobe full of colors that enhance your beauty will not only keep you looking fabulous, but will also boost your confidence. I hope these tips inspire you to embrace your natural beauty and feel even more fabulous in the years to come. I'd love to hear which colors work best for you and how you plan to refresh your wardrobe. Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to hear all about it. Thank you for joining us today. Your feedback means so much to us, and we'd love to hear one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts motivate us to keep creating content that informs and inspires. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support allows us to continue providing valuable insights and tips. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.